2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. Looking at Minnesota, they were terrific in Game 4, winning in convincing fashion. But every game is different, and they won't let their guard down tonight. And tonight, a pivotal point in this postseason matchup. Kenny, some people feel a series doesn't start until the first elimination game.
Well, I agree with that. And this is when you have to really dig deep. You fight for every loose ball, contest every shot, or you might just be gone fishing.
Ernie, you don't get enough credit for this slogan, but when I was in high school watching you, you were the first guy I heard say, win or go home. And the scenario was really felt by the fans. This is going to be a night to remember.
Ernie, did you make that up?
I'll take zero credit for it. But
Ernie made it up.
I appreciate your
memory.
memory.
You were the first to say it.
Thank you.
Because
so he made it
wasn't network policy, and you were the first to say it.
Policy schmolicy. I heard it from Ernie Johnson.
I agree.
Ernie Johnson.
When you were watching TV.
Yes.
Well, if you
not
were...
my idea, I just was the messenger.
No, I can't confirm that.
And tonight's messenger is Kevin Harlan.
You made it up.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Minnesota Timberwolves have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Trail Blazers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. 2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, Hall of Fame sideline reporter is David Aldridge, and we're happy to have with us one of the great two-way players in the history of the game, Kevin Garnett. KG, welcome.
Thank you.
How's that headset feel?
Man, this is... I never knew, Kev. It's a great fit, bro. Is this mine?
Yeah, it's yours. And you look good in it.
Thank you, bro.
You look at the Timberwolves. Now, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
We're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. CJ McCollum out there with Anthony, and it's Big Cat, and there's Porzingis. That one drops for him. Kevin, you think about having that killer instinct, that killer mentality. You go against a Kobe Bryant, he would tear your heart out, as you would his.
And you have to understand that we all recognize that about each other. Tim Duncan would be the same, Rasheed Wallace would be the same. I would think of Allen Iverson would be the same, Vince Carter would be the same. These are guys who, Tracy McGrady, Chauncey Billups, these are all guys who care to show meal. These are all guys who don't care. And that's how it should be. And that's the game.
You can't be great unless you are, can you?
I think you have to possess that killer instinct.
Jordan.
And listen, Michael Jordan was one of the darkest, seriously, Jordan could go into a place where he could go repetitive and he could go on talking to you And the more he talked, I thought the better he got. And I thought the madder he got, the better he got. And the more upset and the more you didn't trap him, the more he was ticked off that you wasn't. Bro, there's a whole matrix to it. Like, seriously, this game is levels to it. And the ones that understand that have been in that understand what I'm talking about.
There's not a great player that hasn't been.
No, because they understand that moment. When you got there, when you in that moment, you're just riding the wave. You're just going to ride it. Great ones know what I'm talking about.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The train. That's no good, and this is his first shot of the night. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to the field to start this one so far. Here's easy breezy. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns. The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. Both free throws. Now here's Walker. Kev, talk about the characteristics needed to be a winner in this league.
Appetite. How much do you want this? Can you push through that pain right there? Are you going to dive on the floor? Are you going to do the small things? You know, are you going to double down? Are you going to be in the spot where you're supposed to when you're supposed to be there? You know my bags. You know, all this goes into winning. And then you need a little luck. You do. And you need an appetite. You need 15 guys that's willing to push through anything at any moment. That's the difficult part of winning. On the same page, all 15 thinking the same thing.
It sounds daunting.
Listen, people think that, oh man, why can't you have 15? Because it's 15 guys thinking 15 totally different. And that's the difficult part of being a coach. That's what I'm saying. Being a coach is one of the hardest things to be, because you got to take 15 perspectives and get them all on one and then go forward with the same velocity like you want it to. It's frustrating.
Got to push McCullough out of the paint. When you don't do this, you risk getting dunked on.
Walker in the post. Anthony on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
For a player who won a national championship in college and has been outstanding since coming into the NBA, Walker may still rate as one of the game's more underappreciated players.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Portland leading. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. He told me that despite their success so far in the series, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, yes, we have a chance to finish this off. But I want us thinking about each moment of the game rather than whether we win or lose tonight. We can control what we put into each moment. We can't control the overall outcome. Interesting philosophy, Kevin. We'll see if his guys were paying attention. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And Kevin, you think about all the individual accolades you won, the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year award. Where does the title NBA champion rank on your personal list?
Being an NBA champion is everything. If I didn't win any of that individual stuff, I would be totally fine with just being an NBA champion.
Hasn't been his best this quarter.
Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Trailblazers leading by 3. No good from outside. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're excited about the win on Thursday.
Anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, on the road, you need as many contributors as you can find. The reserves definitely help fuel the win that time.
And here is Anthony. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Walker with it. Now Anthony defending. Walker's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Easy breezy passes to Towns.
Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Morris is checked in for Big Cat. And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 2. Anthony finds Porzingis. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Portland again missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Towns. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Porzingis.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
The first free throw is good. And Towns drops them both. And Kevin, you were drafted back in 1995, straight out of high school. You ever wonder how your career might have been different had you played some college basketball?
When I look at college, those are people that are going to, if not preparing themselves for something else. I was doing the same thing at a rapid rate, doing it through college.
Very accelerated rate.
Very accelerated rate. When people was getting in 4 years, I was probably getting in 6 months, if not 3 months. I had to understand and articulate it. Then I got to block out. I got to understand what all that is and how finance and economics work and how it affects me. And now I got to strategize from when I'm going to do certain business moves throughout this whole season and be able to talk to an owner and talk and negotiate and go back and forth within a certain timeline. This is all stuff that you don't get in the book. This is all on the ground. You got to learn and you got to have a passion for it. You can't sit back and let somebody do the job for you. You got to know what it is. To be able to teach someone something is elite to me. So, you know.
And it was a process, and you enjoyed the process, right? Because you were a sponge. You absorbed so much as from a person watching you go through it.
Because I'm a student.
Yeah.
And you know me. You've been knowing me since I was a kid. You saw my growth. You saw when I struggled. One thing about struggle, you always have a chance to do something about it. I like to think that in life you have a choice. And, you know, it's what you do and how you do it. And I've always wanted to be a person of quality. Always wanted to be a person of class. You know that. And I'm a professional, and I was taught that you don't get to pick and choose when you're a professional. And I like to think that I've learned through my mistakes and I've applied the stuff that I've learned through my mistakes. You know, some of the things I'm teaching these young guys, some of the things I'm talking to these young guys about is just simple experiences and how I messed up. And if I could do it over, I would do it like this. And if I could talk to, you know, my parents, and I have parents like your parents, I would sit down and I would say this. Relating to these young guys, understanding these young guys, understanding, period, says a lot for everything. Bro. That's what I've learned about.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Anthony kicks to McCollum. That's to Morris. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timberwolves leading by 3. And, Kevin, you think about the importance of veteran mentorship for young players looking back. Who provided that mentorship for you?
Sam Mitchell, Terry Porter, shout to Doug West, shout to J.R. Ryder, shout to Christian Laettner. All these were my vets. Both good and bad. I'm learning something from all these guys. Shout to Kevin McHale, shout to rest in peace to the great Flip Saunders. These are all my vets who helped me progress as a guy and as a player. More importantly, took me under their wing, taught me finances, taught me about life, taught me how to be a young man, taught me about being professional, learning this book of business when it came to basketball, because when it comes to lockouts and all that stuff, when you have to be able to talk and negotiate your own stuff, you got to know the rules and know what it is. A lot of people don't know that the league is 2/3 of council, and you got to stay above that and understand how this whole monster works. But then, if you want to be an elite, you got to dedicate yourself in the gym. You got to dedicate yourself in the business. You're trying to be a brand of something. You have to do all these things. When you look at Jordan, you look at Kobe, you look at these brands out here. These, LeBron has a brand. KD has a brand. You have to invest in yourself to be able to, grow this. This is the elite. I'm not talking about average. I'm not talking about good. I'm not talking about great. This is the elite. These are people that's going to be on and people that you're going to remember for years to come.
Sounds like a lot on the plate there.
True legendary.
Colin passes to Morris. He feeds it to Anthony. Rejected by Walker. Launches a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Porzingis at the elbow. And he banks in the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Brown is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Saric comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Bogdanovich is checked in for Easy Breezy. And Doncic is subbed in for Walker. That one a little long.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off.
KG, you had so much success as a high school player. In fact, you were on the cover of Sports Illustrated. How about that, huh? How about I can see the picture in my mind's eye right now.
Kid, that fell in my lap, man. That wasn't something that I was striving for, but who doesn't want to be on the cover of anything? And nonetheless, SI, and I was more than giddy-eyed and glitz or whatever you want to call it. Listen, very special moment for me. A lot of people don't know you have to get permission to be in certain neighborhoods, and we got permission to be in the neighborhood. We got the shooter right there in front of Farragut, which is very dear to me because of the transformation and the stuff that I have been through and where I was at. I hold Farragut a very, 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 very special place in my heart. So it was important for me to have it on the cover.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes. 5 points in the game.
Anybody see any defensive presence on that play? I mean, he's not going to blow that layup. It was wide open.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Farrell passes to Trent. Morris kicks to Farrell. Passes to Reed. Lots of room. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Okogie. No good on the 3. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's the pass to Morris. Farrell looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shot.
first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Saric outside. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Over Trent. Doncic, no good.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Farrell. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Brown. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Big Cat's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers out in front, up 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. All-star big man Karl Anthony Towns is hungry to maximize his potential.
I want to be the best player who ever played, and I feel that I could do that. I think I have the God-given talent and the God-given abilities to make it happen, and I have total confidence in myself every single day. I wake up that I can be the greatest player who ever played. I know if I continue to put the work ethic in and continue to do all the little things I need to do, I could find myself in that conversation. But, you know, obviously I got to learn every single day, never take no days for granted.
On his coaches, Greg and teammates love hearing that.
And how can you not? I mean, that kind of drive is special. And with his tools and potential, hard to put a ceiling on just how good he can be.
And we're back here at Game 5 as we get things started once more. And take a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
They're just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Morris. He's out there with Al-Farouq Aminu. Farrell is out there with Big Cat. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And Kev, in your time with the Celtics, you had the Big 4. Big 4, even when you consider Rajon Rondo, there had to be a leader. And I know you guys all deferred to Paul because he was there.
Yeah. But this is the thing about it, though. We all shared in different types of leadership. Paul Pierce was a great leader in all that what you possess. I was more vocal and more energetic. Ray was more wise and more of wording and understanding of concept and what we were all there for, and constant reminding, you know, not to say that you didn't have some young ones buck back or whatever. It's part of it. In that whole thing, we're all learning something. We're all adjoining. We're all sinking each other, good and bad. We're learning how to talk through things that, you know what, you use in your everyday life. Things that we use in our locker room, we were able to take out of our own and use in our everyday life and communicate better and not be frustrated and let you go and hear your point and then hear it from your side. A lot of good points in what we did, man. Seriously.
Life things, too.
True growth. True growth when you really think about it, you know? True growth.
Amazing. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Morris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You got to respect how crafty Morris is. When he's deep inside, the defense is toast. I mean, even when they have a hand up.
Doncic kicks to Bogdanovich. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. 14 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the middle. Here's Aminu. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. In Portland, they have hit most of their free throws tonight. 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player. He likes being a glue guy.
He doesn't get the second one. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And Doc Rivers, your coach with the Celtics, such a great leader. Brought your team together. Talk about that.
He brought us the belief from Mbutu and bringing all of us together and that you give yourself for the greater of the group. And everybody bought into that. And when you hear about the Miami when Pat Riley had all those guys give something to the pot and giving yourself to something. And when you think about what team is, all these great coaches, these great minds, these great philosophers, it all surrounds that whole little philosophy right there, giving yourself to be able to get something and gain something.
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. But a true philosophy in winning.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. Doncic, no good. Passes it to Aminu. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An athletic, physical player. I like how Aminu forces the issue and earns these calls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Here's Farrell following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Kicks it to Morris. Shoots over Doncic. A shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Left side, Brown.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Three-pointer. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Here's Farrell. Poked loose. It's stolen by Sharks. To the inside. Doncic, no good. Portland leading. Here's Farrell. trying his luck deep. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. I mean, there have been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Walker. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 15.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot. This speaks to him.
McCollum outside. Towns with the steal. And there's the pass to Easy Breezy. Good it is. This goes to Towns. Easy Breezy's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Anthony kicks to McCollum. Aminu. 9 points in the game so far. Anthony's shot is off. To the inside. It's stolen by Aminu. Anthony taking his time here. McCollum right side. Over Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I like how McCollum works in his in-between game. Finds a way to get involved from his spot.
Here's Walker. 15 points in the game. Pass to Easy Breezy. He kicks it to Towns. Takes the 3. But they'll get another chance. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. They get it again. Here's Whiteside. And another shot. Misses the layup. And stolen by Whiteside. Easy Breezy passes to Walker. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Doncic kicks to Whiteside. The kick out to Towns. Here's Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Walker again missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Timberwolves. Towns kicks to Walker to the inside. Easy Breezy. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That was a prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button. A chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Easy Breezy passes to Walker. Now here's Whiteside. Kicks to Towns. Outside, Walker. Passes to Easy Breezy. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Trailblazers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done.
McCollum is always a winner. Fantastic skipping the ball over to the open man.
So it's Minnesota now. 4-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Towns finds Whiteside. Over Aminu. Whiteside, no good. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Easy Breezy. He dishes it to Doncic. Knocked loose. Easy Breezy passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul him.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. That free throw good from Doncic.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Big Cat is checked in for Portland. Good on both.
You know, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
And here is Anthony. Pass to McCollum. Now Porzingis shoots over Towns, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Minnesota calls timeout. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Minnesota. Stolen. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Anthony against Walker. It's Whiteside, top of the key. Here's Easy Breezy. Just 4 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of a facilitator.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Walker gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
When his three-point shooting improved a few years ago, Walker's career, that's when his game went to a whole new level.
There's the pass to Reed. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Easy Breezy. Whiteside kicks to Towns. Puts it up from 15, and it's in there. Towns has got 8 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
KG, I want to give you a special thanks for joining us, helping us with the call tonight. You always have a seat at this table to broadcast any of our games.
Oh, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you letting me come through, man. It was an honor, man, seriously.
We'll do it again soon.
Let me know, man.
That's KG. That's the great Kevin Garnett. You know, Chris, it's interesting. Kevin Garnett was so impactful on the court as a player. Is it possible that he could have a similar level of impact in a broadcast setting?
Well, Kevin is my boy, so I believe definitely he can do whatever he puts his mind to. You know, Kevin is a hard worker, and he knows anything in life. You know, when you have to be a rookie, work hard, learn the game, and then do your thing. I'm sure he'll be all right.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Anthony against Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. Off the left rim and out. Timberwolves trail by 3. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
24 seconds left in the first half. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. 14 points for him.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And then as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
And Walker kicks to Towns. He can't hit that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Trailblazers. They've been outplayed this series, currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to, staying right in this game, hoping to force a Game 6. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening. Welcome back, everyone, to the Twin Cities. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And he knows his job is not done. I mean, he's at his best tonight, and he's only going to take it up a notch here in the second half.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Kemba Walker is out there with Doncic. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Towns. And it's easy breezy in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's McCollum. And that one hits back iron. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And it's Towns missing. Portland leading. Here's Big Cat. Dishes to Anthony. This is it to Reed. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Towns. Down low. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Towns. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. A floater.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player. Positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game. So here's Portland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Towns finds Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. I mean, he's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum.
It's McCollum on the wing. There's the pass to Reed. Over Doncic. He sinks the 11-footer. Big Cats got 8 points.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Outside, Walker for the lead. The shot missing.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Doncic with the steal. Right side Towns. And the shot goes down. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right side, the pass to Walker. No good there with this step-back J. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. McCollum with the ball. Portland moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Money from the wing. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
He's a pure scorer. I mean, one of the purest we've seen in this league. McCollum, he has a sweet-looking jump shot.
Pass to Easy Breezy. Now Whiteside. Towns down low. Over Reed. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills offensively.
Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Reed. Back to McCollum. A wide open look here for Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Greg, this game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Now here's Towns. He's got 15. Good on the bucket. Towns has got 6 in the quarter. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And a chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Portland leading by 3. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Shoots from the elbow. And that one goes long.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes and still get the wrong result.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's McCollum. Great touch on the 16-footer. McCollum's got 8 points.
You got to respect the intelligence of McCollum, a pro at utilizing the pick and roll. You can't let him get into a comfort zone.
Minnesota calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Oh, he's tearing them to shreds, and I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Towns. He's got 19. Okogie. Good D by McCollum.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Timberwolves trail by 4. There's the dish to Walker. Okogie, he's guarded by McCollum. Shot's good by Walker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Showing off his combo guard skills. McCollum, he isn't just a scorer. He's a solid passer as well.
Out to the right wing. Okogie. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trailblazers leading by 4. Outside Anthony. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Walker against Anthony. Lock at 6. He kicks to Morris. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Bank shot. No good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Left side Walker. And it's good for 2. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anthony finds McCollum. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now the pass to Aminu. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Walker kicks to Towns. Pass to Walker. There's the triple. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
After a monster first half from 3-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know, the saying, numbers don't lie. You see it up there on the scoreboard.
Shark, that's good.
But you got to respect the interior game with Sark. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage.
Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. McCollum kicks to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, deflects the pass. Porzingis with the steal. And a wide open look for McCollum. Sharks grabs the board. Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Portland leading by 6. Now it's timeout called by Portland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Doncic comes in for Kemba Walker.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Portland leading by 5. Here's Farrell. Passes it to Reed. It's good from long range. Big Cat's got 13.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Brown. Now Bogdanovich. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. A minute 50 left to play in the third. And the shot goes down.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now, here's Aminu. He's got 9. And there's the pass to Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Big Cat's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can't find much better shot than that one.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Brown. Okogie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
For Minnesota, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 1:05 left in the third. Here's Farrell. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. And now the Timberwolves on the break. A floater. Good on that shot. And with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
And the persistence of Bogdanovich. You love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
Here's Farrell. To the middle, wants to get to Morris and does. And Morris throws it down.
Wow. The
size of Morris helps him down low, especially when he decides to sky high.
And slam dunk by Sharp.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
Here's Farrell. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one falls.
Morris is excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
Passes it to Doncic. Here's the teardrop. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
A heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
You got to keep tracking down balls, tracking down the rebounds, and looking to play and flow is good.
Moments ago, Coach Terry Stotts happy with the tempo, just wants his team to work hard on those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, and that could start to wear the other team down a little. Maybe cause them to lose some of their confidence. Let's see how this plays out.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Big man out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Farrell in at the 1 spot.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Doncic. Here's Farrell. Over to the wing. Shoots from 12. Trent gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Minnesota with the ball. Kicks to Doncic. Over Trent. The shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
The Timberwolves shooting 47%, pretty solid. And there's Sharp on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Portland. The lead is 2. Pass to Morris. And here's Aminu. Here's Big Cat, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Doncic kicks to Saric. Trying his luck deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the pass to Farrell. Here's Trent. Back to Farrell. Portland moving the ball in. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Misses off the left eye for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple.
How about this tournament? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man.
Now, here's Aminu. They get a hand on it, and so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Passes it to Trent. Top of the key, Farrell. He kicks to Aminu. Lock at 6. Launches a 3.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Charge, that's good. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Farrell. Pass to Aminu. Now the pass to Trent. Pass to Farrell. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. He dishes it to Morris. The 3.
And it helps whenever Saric is this active on defense, wanting to make a difference on this end.
Inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle, here's Reed, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Doncic passes to Bogdanovich. Doncic, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Aminu finds Morris. Inside. Farrell passes to Reed. Shot clock at 5. A 15-footer, and with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Trent. Trent's got 4 points this quarter. Okogie, covered by Morris. It's intercepted. Here's Trent. Here's Farrell. Lays it up off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. These are competing guys.
Here's Trent. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
No pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Anthony Towns checked in for Brown. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Saric. Easy Breezy's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Walker subbed in for Doncic. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Easy Breezy. A three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Porzingis against Towns. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Over Whiteside. Anthony's shot is off.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Here's Easy Breezy, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Boy, right down to the wire here, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
In the corner, it's Morris. McCollum outside. To Porzingis. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And good that time. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Portland with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. A floater. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong.
Trailblazers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by McCollum.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on him.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kicks to Walker. Over Anthony. Walker's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. McCollum outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Minnesota in the lead. Easy breezy passes to Walker. Porzingis against Towns. Back to Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. That's 29 points for Kemba Walker.
For a guy who only stands 6'1", Walker could be a strong finisher in the paint there.
Anthony kicks to McCollum. There's the pass to Morris. Back to McCollum. The tray. And the 3-ball is good. McCollum's got 15 points here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 23 points.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Now here's Anthony. To tie it up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Trailblazers trail by 3. To the inside. And it's all evened up.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
And he comes through at the perfect moment. I know who they'll look to if they need another big 3 against them.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Present our Jordan player of the game, Big Cat.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves,
footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Doncic is checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Easy Breezy's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota. Now here's McCollum. Defense right on him. Towns with the steal. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Outside, Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post. Porzingis has got 20.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by his team.
No problem knocking that one down. And that's now 25 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Trail Blazers trail by 5. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum kicks to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Back to McCollum. Here's over Doncic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. To the left wing. From deep. Kept alive, Minnesota. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting for Minnesota. 2 shots.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
A good lead gets even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 7. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Whiteside. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Doncic. From 15 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
McCollum outside. And Whiteside sends it back. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum. Shot's good by Walker.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Here's McCollum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And so McCollum nails both of them. Now Walker, and they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round one, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, you look so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.